Oh, yeah, we got to have this talk. We got to have this talk. Hold on, let me get my voice right, y'all. Let me get my voice right, y'all. If y'all want me to advertise y'all stuff, y'all products, let me know, man. I charge a penny a view. A penny a view. So for 10,000 views, I charge you $100. So, all right, let's get to the video. All right. So, I remember, I can't remember the person's name, but they told me I need to advertise Jackson more than Deion. Jackson got way more history than Deion. He was here before Deion, and he's going to be here when Deion is gone. The players are not just coming to Jackson because of Deion. They come because of the history of Jackson, right? Now, if you're talking about Mississippi players, I can go with you on that. But when you're talking about players from around the country, they was coming for Deion. And it's evident right now because in the departure of Deion, look how many, over half the roster is gone. So my question is, because everybody always want to hold a coach to a higher standard than everybody else. I'm going to tell you, people want to hold a coach higher than the president, than the dean, than the athletic director, than the guidance counselor. So everybody want to hold the coach this high, when really the coach is down here with the lawn service people. Like the lawn service, they're important now because they make the school look nice, and it's the first thing you see. But once you get inside the building, when you're talking about a institution of learning, it's all about what they teaching, stuff like that, and the curriculum, right? So a football coach is on the outside of that. They out there outside. They dealing with the lawn man. They got to play on the field. They outside. Now, it's important. Everything that goes on with the school is important. But when students are not passing, that's not necessarily the coach's fault. You got a guidance counselor. Their name is called guidance counselor. You got a thing called a president. Who runs this country? The president or Nick Saban? The president or what's my man name out there in New England? Bill Belichick. Who run the country? When Russia start popping off, do we call Roger Goodell? Or do we want to see what Biden and them talking about? You know, so let's keep this thing in order, the right kind of order. Now, one thing I'm going to say to Jackson. Jackson, I want y'all to hear this and hear this good. I'm a truck driver. I done passed through Jackson over 100 times. Over 100 times. I have stayed in Jackson at least 20 times in the last 20 years, right? I didn't even know Jackson State was in Jackson. Look, I went to a truck stop and I remember, I said, I done been here a whole bunch of times. When I went to go get this shirt, this very shirt, I went to a truck stop and I got me I bought a tail over to the school. I drove my truck up to the school, and because I thought I was gonna get a shirt out of the truck stop, but I was like, I gotta go to on campus, right? So I'm trying to tell y'all don't really show school spirit like that on the outside. I never seen a billboard with Jackson. I ain't seen no blue paw prints nowhere. I ain't seen even when I went to the campus, I didn't see no stores. Like when you go to Ohio and different places like that, you see stores up and down the street with Ohio signs. I ain't see none of that in Jackson. Like, it's so many ways y'all can make money, but y'all ain't utilizing it. Y'all ain't using y'all Tiger brand. Y'all, that blue and white should be everywhere. Now y'all got blue, white, and red. It should be everywhere. And red stand out real good. So that should be everywhere. But I didn't even know that I was in. And now, let me say this. I done went through Tuscaloosa a few times, and I had never seen the stadium. I ain't seen nothing. I seen one building that got something about Tuscaloosa Roll Tide on it. But for the most part, I don't see anything when I go to Tuscaloosa either. But Jackson, Mississippi, y'all need to show up and show out, man. And we got to hold our administration accountable. Like, what has Jackson done to improve their school before Prime got there to make it suitable for these students? Like, I heard a guy talking about his daughter go to Spelman right now. And I know Spelman got one of the biggest endowments. And they talking about how Spelman dorms and stuff are not up to par. Like, why can't we get one company that does all the maintenance and upgrades to all these HBCUs? And well, I say one, let's say 5 construction companies, and try to use our people and give them a certain deal, and all of them kind of say, well, you ain't got to bid on it. We just know you do this good, you do roofing good, you do plumbing good, and you send your guy to come do what we need to get done. And we do it for an amount that's reasonable so y'all can afford to have these upgrades going. Like, why can't we come up with these? This is what the head is supposed to be coming up with. Y'all got to, as a collective, y'all got enough buying power in the HBCUs to have y'all own hardware store, to buy y'all own air conditioners and all this kind of stuff at a cheaper price, and buy all the cameras y'all need. Y'all can buy this stuff by the thousands, and y'all can separate them throughout the colleges. But now you get them for dirt cheap instead of paying full price. Like, why this so hard? Why we can't do this? Like this. And I'm putting all these ideas out here. I should be doing them myself, but I already got 10 other ideas that I do. So we got to do better, man. We got to do better. Everybody leaving now. I ain't gonna say everybody. A few people staying. I feel like we can replace these guys real easy that's leaving. But that school spirit got to come from the school. It shouldn't come from Dion. It got to come from the city. And y'all already got that winning history, man. I know the coach will ignite the fan base, but the community has to embrace Jackson. The community has to embrace FAM, Southern, Grambling. Like, it gotta be crazy, man. And y'all, we ain't, as of right now, we don't have the spirit that we need to have. I'm keeping it going. My videos that I talked about helping the HBCUs, ask people to share them, and they're my lowest videos. When I'm talking about helping HBCUs, them some of my lowest videos. So y'all do the math, man. Dude, as a black culture, are we just throwing in the flag and saying, okay, in order for me to make it, I gotta go work with white folks? I gotta go immerse myself with white folks? Is that what we saying? Because I done done it before myself. I just got tired of working with black people because it was just like, dawg, y'all ain't willing to give y'all all. Y'all want the money, but y'all ain't willing to give y'all all. Y'all ain't willing to stay up all night long and work on this stuff. Work on this stuff on the weekends. We still talking about going on vacations. And look, man, let's get this to a certain level, but we still want to have fun. So, I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what can we do to change it, because I'm all out of answers. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, what I think will make it better, but y'all let me know.